I was like half asleep when I directed that movie.
For more than 30 years, Ang Lee has made a strong impact towards cinema. He has made foreign films for Chinese and Taiwanese audiences and has also made English-language films.
When we make a movie, people think it's touched them, but they don't know why. I think that's what cinema should do.
When he was a young man, he was more interested in acting. Lee attended the National Taiwan College of Arts. He then moved to the U.S. to major in theater during the late 1970s at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. He received a BFA degree in theater. Later on, he attended graduate school, and during that time, he made a 16mm short Taiwanese film called Shades of Lake in 1982.
I was very proud of the shots I did. It's very energetic, quite cinematic.
He later made his 43-minute thesis project called Fine Line, which helped him earn a master's degree in film production at New York University in 1984.
But the visionary director behind it tells me it almost never got made at all.
Around 6 years after his graduation, Lee had struggled to get stardom in filmmaking. Before he made his first feature, he spent 6 years trying to pitch stories to Hollywood executives, but became unsuccessful. At one point, he was a stay-at-home father for his 2 children, while his wife, Jane Lin, a molecular biologist, became the breadwinner for the family. His wife was his biggest supporter to the director's endeavors of becoming a filmmaker. During that time, he was creating different stories so that one day, he could make some films out of them. Ang Lee submitted 2 screenplays, which eventually became films. He made his debut as a filmmaker by directing his 1991 comedy drama, Pushing Hands.
晚年为后进，万事不关心。
The film focused on a Tai Chi master living in New York, who has a hard time finding his place in America. The film was highly praised.
You are cordially invited to a very special wedding.
2 years later, he directed his second comedy drama feature, The Wedding Banquet. His second film was important because it covers the story of a gay Taiwanese immigrant man who marries a Chinese woman in order to please his parents and to help her get a green card. However, his plans get complicated when his folks arrive in the U.S. to make his wedding banquet happen, and he must hide the fact that he's a gay lover.
As a married couple, you'll be able to take a big tax break.
In 1994, he made his third film, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman, a tale of a senior chef who lives with his 3 young adult daughters. The film also concentrates on the transition from traditional family values to the modern norms in society. It is the director's only film that is shot entirely in Taiwan, his home country.
Good God, Willoughby!
Ang Lee's success of making foreign films had earned him the opportunity to direct his first Hollywood mainstream feature and adaptation of the Jane Austen novel Sense and Sensibility in 1995. The movie has an all-star cast: Emma Thompson, Kate Winslet, and Hugh Grant. The film received 7 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture. However, the British period piece lost to Mel Gibson's medieval film, Braveheart. Regardless of the loss of Best Picture, Emma Thompson won the Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay.
To dedicate this Oscar to our director, Ang Lee. Ang, wherever you are, this is for you.
The director made his next American film called The Ice Storm in 1997. The film focuses on 2 dysfunctional suburban families in the 1970s who sexually experiment and abuse alcohol. The film received high praise, but it did poorly in the box office, since it made $8 million out of an $18 million budget. Ang Lee returned with a successful movie in 2000 with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, a foreign film that was an international hit due to its amazing scenes of martial arts. The film won the Oscar for Best Foreign Film, beating other prestigious international films like Amores Perros.
I call it my Neo Green Destiny, my American Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
3 years later, Ang Lee returned to the director's chair by making his live adaptation of Hulk, but having an interesting take on the comic book character. The film may have mind-blowing special effects and action scenes, but it also concentrates on character development and his struggles of obtaining unexpected superpowers. 2005, he directed Brokeback Mountain, a tale of two cowboys, played by Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal, who meet and fall in love despite the fact that they both have wives. The film received many Oscar nominations, and Ang Lee finally won his first Oscar for Best Director.
And the Oscar goes to Ang Lee for Brokeback Mountain.
2 years later, he returned to the foreign film genre by making Lust Caution, an erotic espionage tale that took place during the Japanese occupation of China during the Second World War.
Dad, that's bleach for laundry.
It kills the germs. What's the difference?
In 2009, he made another American film called Taking Woodstock, a movie that concentrated on the Woodstock Music Festival in 1969.
You know what those hippies are going to do to our town?
We're shutting this thing down!
The film was released for the 40th anniversary of the festival.
Here, it's yours!
In 2012, he made Life of Pi, a film adaptation of the Jan Martel novel, which focuses on a boy from India who survived a shipwreck in the Pacific Ocean. We find out that he is trapped on a lifeboat with a tiger. The movie was praised for its special effects and helped Lee to win his second award for Best Director.
What do we owe the pleasure of your enlistment, Private Lynn?
In 2016, he made the film Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, which gives a spotlight for veterans in the Iraq War. Around 2019, Ang Lee worked on the action movie Gemini Man with Will Smith. Smith plays a hitman that is hunted down by his clone.
You're just trying to rattle me.
I'm trying to save you!
How does the same man create such different worlds for us?
In conclusion, Ang Lee has been a director that has been famous for making films that take place in Taiwan, China, and America. He's a fearless director that is not afraid of taking risks, no matter what genre.
But gradually, I was known as a promising young filmmaker.
Despite his rough start in the film industry, he has found a place of creating international stories. He has made film adaptations ranging from comic books to novels. His experimentation with the comedy-drama genre has moved many people all over the world.
Ang Lee!
His work in Hollywood has also given him respectable credibility. He's a director of ambition and an expert assimilator by exploring different categories. At the moment, he is working on a biopic called Thrilla in Manila, which tells the story of the third and final boxing match in 1975 between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Lee shows no signs of quitting film directing.